Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky, and we are starting this video down on this planet. It's a radioactive planet. You can see it's absolutely full of life. It's got a lot of water on it, and the reason I came down on this planet was to find some gamma root for a mission that I was doing. Find the mission all up. The Faded Pilgrim, because I've got to make some lubricant. So I came onto this planet to do it, and I was playing off camera just for my own fun. What actually happened is, I'm sure in the middle of a storm, I caught a glimpse of a sandworm. And so what I've been doing is wandering around a little bit, trying to find it. That's what I want to do in this video, is carry on exploring this planet. If we find some gamma root, I will do the mission as well. But I would really like to see if I can find a sandworm, because I literally caught a glimpse of him in the middle of a storm with a poor visibility. So I'm pretty sure it was a sandworm, but I'm not 100% certain. So that's what we're going to be trying to do in this video. Now, before we get into that, I just want to talk about something which anybody who following the channel and my Permadeath series will be aware of, that I've had audio problems. So what I'm actually doing now is testing another microphone. It's a Lavalier lapel. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh yeah! Wow! 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 Wait, go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! Oh wow! Ah, my first proper sandworm. Yes. That's exactly what happened last time, but it was in the middle of a storm, and I just couldn't quite see it. But I'm glad I really have actually seen it now. I'm happy, and the planet is actually called, what's it? Inky Delta. Sandworms, but I don't think the sandworms actually show up there. I don't know if you can actually scan it, but yeah, that's my first proper sandworm. I'm really blown away by that, and I think I want to carry on exploring and see if we can see another one. They do. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, I'm trying out another microphone. I'm wearing a Lavalier lapel microphone, which a friend of mine who's in the event businesses lent me, mainly because at the moment, due to the current situation in the UK, there's not a lot going on in the way of events. So he's let me try this lapel microphone for a little while, and I must admit, it's a pretty expensive, good quality one actually. So, but I'm considering this as another option for recording No Man's Sky with, because the microphone that I tried, I think was it the last part or the part before, is okay, but I still don't really feel the sound quality is as good as it should be. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is we're just going to explore this planet. And I mean, it's a little bit of a pain because it's all these little islands. I've been trying to find some mainland, mainly to see the sandworms. Okay? And the storms are pretty brutal as well. The only upside to them is the fact that we can get storm crystals, but they're very well spread out because they're all these little islands at the moment. I can't remember if this is the island we've already been at. So I am looking for gamma root. I haven't actually found any yet. All up there's a base here, which is down here. It's only a minor base, but I might as well check it out. Gives me a reason to land. And the other thing I've also found on this planet, look at that, some storm crystals on here. Grab that, go in here, claim the base. That. You slide in here for the moment. So the storms are pretty brutal. Really need to sell some stuff. Because the other thing I've also found on the planet is up here, thriving matter and viscous mold. Now it tells me that I can just decompose these for resources, but I do wonder whether these are items I can trade with the new building that was introduced as part of the Origins update. And if any of you know, feel free to chuck it in the comments. I need to sell off this silver. Send the silver to the freighter. More hadral core. Get rid of that hadral core. I actually picked that out when I was underwater. That's where I got the sulfide from as well. See, I've got 143 gamma root, but I actually need 400 because what I've got to do the mission is make some lubricant. And I know some of you will say, "Oh, you're doing it the hard way," and probably I am doing it the hard way, but I'm just quite enjoying. I think I'm really glad that I did decide to do it the hard way because this planet is turning into be a very interesting place. Like this guy's half in the room, so good. And I'm see if I can find one of those subterranean relics. Because probably won't find them now. Damaged machinery. Got here, humming sack. Okay. I missed one of the crystals. I thought I got both of them. Come out here. This machinery. Corn crystals. Uranium deposit. How far away is that? 168. I'm going to go that because I'm pretty sure I'm getting a little bit low on uranium. Yeah, I'm down to 123 because uranium's the resource that recharges the toxic protection or the radioactive protection on this planet. So. Hearing. I mean, the life forms on here are pretty prolific as well. We're just going to cramp that. I think Snafu gave me said that I should be scared. Yeah, thank you, game. Happened to uranium. Is that uranium there? We'll just pick the uranium up. The really intense storms on this planet means that you actually get a bonus to mining as well. Fumerals here. I didn't recognise seeing you before. Oh no, I've got you. Anything else here? I've got a feeling because this is a planet of small islands, it's actually concentrating the creatures into these areas. Something over there, we'll scan that. Any minerals. Right, I think it's time to move on so that we can actually find another island before the next storm comes in. The storms are pretty frequent, well, which don't happen. Jump out again. Okay, I scan for. Scan for one of these. See where it is. It also gives you an idea of how big the area is. Minus settlement. And in. Here we go. Look for some gamma rope. There's some more islands over this way, so we'll just nip across the sound. So effectively what we're doing is island hopping. There's some storm crystals there, so this might be a good place to land. Looks like the whole crop of them in this area. It won't be long before the next storm goes up. I'll look around. There we are, subterranean organic structure. That's what I've been finding. I'm only going to go after one of those. See what we dig up this time. Beach. Mining beam. Manipulator. Oh. What you're going to do is destroy them for some reason. We've now got a jelly gel sack. Round. Anything else? We've got lots of buried technology, but machinery. The knowledge stone over there. Armored clans, because of course we're on a water planet. That's the observatory. Over there. And there's the storm crystals, ripe for harvesting. We've got you, yes. And that's that one. That's the observatory. Oh, where are you? Gamma weed, 309 meters away. We're going to go for that. Ah. Well, open up the storm crystals. Going to send some of this to the freighter. My hydrogen can go to the freighter as well, and the rusted. There's the storm crystals. Grab you, about 4 of them. 4 over there. Or sure, there's one a bit closer over here somewhere. There's some down there. Don't get those. I think we'll ride the storm out in this area. Oh, look at that! It's a predator. See him actually hunt that little creature there. But he's not actually attacking me. There's 3 of them here, 4 of them here. Or maybe he's a vegetarian and he just kills the vegetarian creatures. 171 away. I've just lost the tag for the call it gamma wheats now. There's another one just appeared here. Okay, let's just go. Just going to gather the storm crystals. We'll be able to find the gamma weed eventually. And this is what I was actually doing when I got my first glimpse of Sandworm. He literally, I was like this, and he literally came right over the top of me. A little bit disturbing. Or storm crystals over there. Okay with the protection at the moment. Oh, what was that? Villain. You stay over there. Oh, that way. I can see you. There he is. See, look, another one's just. I think trying to. I'd love to get a clear picture of them, but I think the only way I'm ever going to get a clear picture. Oh, I think the only way I'm going to get a clear picture of one of these sandworms is when I'm from the editing stage. I mean, there's no real warning of them coming. Of course, there's a slight risk in the sense that if one of them actually lands on top of me, and I'm playing permadeath mode, that could be the end of the series. Depleted. And they're just so quick. They don't, they don't hang about. Gamma week. Back to missions. I'm just gonna send these trades. Oops. Nice pile of cash there. 1.2 million. What? 2.5 million plus. Not that I need the money. Correctly. I mean, I've got 564 million. So we'll just got and get the gamma weed. And round to see. I've got you. Nope. One for my collection. Got 11 out of 15. Here's the gamma weed. In amongst this lot. Of course, these plants are a lot bigger than they used to be. I think they're the original size if you put them into planters. And I can remember when we first started looking for gamma weed, plants were just so small. You could literally stand right on top of one of them and not see it. So nice to see that they're really big now and you can actually see what you're trying to get at. I want to harvest as many of these as possible. Need about 400 to make the lubricant, then allow me to or have I got you? Yes. About it, isn't it? Here. Nice big patch here, actually. What should have more than enough now to finish off, guys. Sometimes when they're in amongst there, you can't actually get them. Identified. If you start trying to blast your way in to get it, often you end up destroying the plant itself. I've got more than enough going on with. I just need to find my ship. There it is. And I could summon it in, but it's not that far away. And the other thing I've also been doing off camera is if I come into here, go across here, I've been looking at my different multi-tools. Oops, wrong one, I think. And if I come back over, we've got the volcanic isotope analyzer. I've got the aspect, whatever this is, and I'll show you the multi-tool here. This is just a more scientific research one because it's got these two special attachments in which are associated with the living ship, if I remember correctly. This doesn't actually have the advanced mining laser in. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. What I've actually been doing with these multi-tools is I've actually spent a bit of cash and upgraded them to how can you say, the I've upgraded them to 24 slots. So see this one's 24 slots. Yeah. Go to the theoretical light entangler. How does that look exactly the same as the last one? That's That's my fully upgraded one. What am I doing here? Upgrade. So it's the volcanic one that I need. I'll be doing this in the middle of a storm, but we'll be okay. It's this one. This one. Yeah, this is the volcanic. This is actually a pistol. I'll show you this. It's still pretty good in its own way. Not as good as it should be. And I quite like the idea of having a 24 slot pistol, to be honest. Yeah, let's just get back to here. So I think what I would like to do is kind of make this into a combat weapon. So the idea is I'm going to have one which is going to be my standard multi-tool for general exploration, a scientific one which we will keep weapons minimal but really push up all some of the other elements of the multi-tool, and then we'll keep this one for quick fire shooting. This will be the combat one. And just to show you here, we're now in the middle of a storm, so what you actually will see is that if you start mining out items in the middle of this radiation storm, you see I'm actually going to be getting more from the resources than normal. You can see there, and this is number 90. So trouble is, I don't really need ferrites. Got a bit more uranium back into here, and get up into space. I do really want to do the what we call it, the mission. And I think we've got to go there to make sure we're on the right mission. Yeah, Faded Pilgrim, right over there. But what we can do is we can go via the space station. Trade frequency. Like a little bit of trading with this guy. And cargo manifest. Maybe we could sell off some stuff for him. I don't want to sell these because these aren't worth that much. I don't want to sell it. We can sell the radium. It's plugging up a slot. I don't know, can I? With the freighter. That's not gonna. I have to get in the space station. Have a good unload of all the goodies that I've got. What we're going to do is go and cash in some missions and sell off some items. And while I'm walking up here, I've just noticed the label on this mica that I'm using. It says it's got a big red label on it that says this is a strangulation risk. Something that never occurred to me before, but I suppose it's true that strangle yourself with a microphone. Although it has got, I think my friend told me it's got a Kevlar reinforced cable on it, so I suppose you could possibly strangle yourself with something like that. Got about 20 of these. I don't need that many. Loads of gold nuggets from their kits. Keep the silver. Made me a little bit of space. The suit's a bit clogged. That can. Camaruk can go to the freighter. Can go to the starship. Hang on to that. Alright. It's a bit low, so if I use up that will open up the space as well. And in missions, get some more nanites. Standings increased with the Explorers Guild. Ash. Honey's rolling in. Conducting fibers. Sell those off. Standing has increased with the Mercenaries Guild. That's a low level mission. Gives us 92 nanites. And Quantum Accelerator. Now I shouldn't be doing this because I'm supposed to be reducing the numbers of my mission. Are they? Oh, I mean, they're both in positive, plus 11%. Well, jump in the ship. Okay, here we are. We're just approaching in the storm, and of course this is a trading station. Oh, come on, game. This is a trading station. I should be able to land on it easily. Telling me landing sequence is unavailable. One thing I have noticed. Okay, let's just get in undercover. One thing I have noticed since the Origins update comes out, a lot of planets have a lot more violent storms on them now. So here, hello friend, yes I'm back. I've got my bribe for you. Lifeform transmits navigational data to my exosuit. I've spoken to most of these guys to get the things. Tracks hidden. Report location. Yep, thank you. Can't remember if I've actually. I think I've already done these. Well, I haven't done that one. Why didn't I do the green box? Where's this location? And that way. Are you? I can't see anything in this storm. Okay, it says it's actually off planet. So we're gonna have to go to another planet. One thing, at least we'll get off of this frozen world. It's not the right time of year to be exploring cold planets. What we want is nice warm tropical planets. So off we go. It says 3 hours to this. Where are we going? Unknown planet undiscovered. A desolate planet with cactus flesh on it. Why couldn't I find this planet in my survival series? Because that's the type of planet I'm looking for a base. So it looks like we've got hostiles coming in. Yes, thank you. We'll just keep going. We might break the atmosphere before they actually get round to it. Yeah, we're going to break the atmosphere. Almost looks like the planet's actually on fire. Again, very poor visibility. There's the miners' settlement. Looks like we're in the middle of a storm again. Gonna drop in here. Get firestorms, and the fire's already burning around me. I hear it, but I can't see it. let's just go and do the mission. Thank you, game. Storm clearing. It's almost like there's a storm on when a storm occurs in a system. It occurs on every planet. Friend looking for me. I'm willing to, yes, influence the business transformation. Pick the nano. Thank you, game. Thing here. Hydraulic value. Pinky little multi-tool. The effort. Back here at the moment. Oh. Let's see what's around here. Oh look, there's the flames. So here, might as well scan the creature. Whole place is burning at the moment. Wait, don't burn my ship. Anything else here? So what we got? Polished stone. Buried cache. Polished stone. Knowledge stones. I write. Go looking for knowledge stones. And I am starting to wonder where the old desert planets went to. Where I mean, they were dry, but they weren't on fire. They weren't obviously trying to bake you. There's knowledge stone. Looking at him. A little bit of wander around, see what's going on. Go back on. Oh, hello guys. You knew before. I think that's actually kind of impossible that tiny little wings like that could support creatures of that body mass. But this is a, but then again, it's eccentricities like that that makes the game interesting. If everything was scientifically correct, all we'd be doing is we'd be exploring planet Earth. So, I mean, the occasional oddity is fun. Kind of settlement. That's where my ship is. The birds up there as well. Nope. I got the cactus, not the birds. Just a bit of a clearer shot now. Really worth 1,000.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Okay. Good. Detected. Something over the back here somewhere. Life support. Before I saw this is a creature. Oh, only going to take you 5 out of 6. Somebody hear me? Oh, up more. It. The support. Anything else around here? Yeah, I'm back to the final settlement. I don't think I actually. Well, we got the hazardous plant there. subterranean relics are going to be vortex cubes, but if they're this close, we can pick them up and get a cache. Sell them straight into the minor settlement or over there. Not that I really need the cache, but
Toxins detected.
get rid of these guys. One way to get rid of neurotoxins.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Yes, thank you, game. This. I get that. No, I didn't. Antimatter. Get the one by the door there. Yep. Just go in this entrance and all vortex cubes. 20,000, but 20,000. Launch ship, launch fuel. Plenty of that. Minus 65%. Now that looks like a good purchase, but with a price of 360, you're not going to, even if you went somewhere and got it plus 65%, you're not going to make that much money on that. What you're really looking for is items that are quite rare with a good discount, so that you can do it. So this one's not too bad if you wanted to. I still feel that the trading element of this game needs a little bit more of a boost to make it a little bit more worthwhile to do it. Yeah. I've got a seed stack. Because I've got 3 of these, I'm actually going to decompose this. Tell me what it decomposes in. This practically to decompose this. And what did it decompose into? It's actually decomposing into runaway mold. 68 runaway mold in the Starship. Is that worth it? Because it would be if you... Yeah. That turns into 13 nanites. I still would like to see if there's a better use for those before I commit. And what I'm going to do now is return to the space station and trade that mission in, and that's where I'm going to call it for this video. So here we are, we're coming into the space station. Up here. Mission guy. 245 nanites. Leave. Now, I do really want to collect quite a few nanites, something I can't. 25,000. Because what I would like to come back over the other side here. Show you. Over here, multi-tool section here. It says upgrade class 50,000 nanites. I think now I've kind of settled on to my 3 multi-tools that I want to keep. They're all 24 slot. So as I say, the next project's going to be keep collecting nanites. Push these up to S-class multi-tools. Better change this one back to my standard normal one for a summon. Volcanic one. Nope. Wrong one. Ah, getting confused with my own multi-tools. Theoretical light entanglement. This is my general purpose multi-tool. See, this is still an A class. This is the one I would first want to upgrade to an S class. Get it all sorted out. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we might return to, what's it called, Inky Delta. See if we can get a better picture of a sandworm. It'd be really great if I could do that. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.